Hello and welcome to the Non-Perfect Parents Club podcast. I'm Emma, a mama of 2 girls, an ex-nursery practitioner and the creator of the Non-Perfect Parents Club. The Non-Perfect Parents Club is all about support, honesty, truths, acknowledging that none of us can be perfect parents because it's impossible, and basically just speaking the unspoken. The only rule here is no judgment allowed. I love hearing people's stories. I love finding out about other parents, their family dynamics, their values and how they tick. So that is what this podcast is going to be. Some great honest conversations about parenting, hopefully delving into some nitty-gritty thoughts and feelings that will make us all laugh, cry and sigh a big sigh of relief.
My life's completely changed, and I looked after him constantly every week, and I sacrificed. And this is the thing about going back to the parenting and the lads. This is what happened. The team of my family, I just had to do what I had to do. Mm-hmm. Hannah never ever moaned at me once. But I still had a business to run.
Yeah.
So I had a business to run. My dad had a brain tumour with like 3 months to live. My lads still had stuff going on. Mm-hmm. I had to support the family. I had to still come to someone's house and go and do joinery or do a job. And I had my mum to look after and support. Yeah. So I'm like, but I just stepped up and just did it. Mm-hmm. And I've got no regrets what I did, because I raised money for Macmillan, did a big walk. Yeah. I did raise money for St John's Hospice, doing a run. I took my dad on trains. I literally did everything I could possibly do, and I've got no regrets of that. But it took a toll on my family a bit, because I couldn't go to football with my kids. You know, a lot of the time I was there. I was a dad all the time, 24/7, caring for him, helping care for him. My mum cared for him the best, but even she was sort of saying, "Oh, I'm not caring for him the best," because you always think that you're not doing enough. Yeah. So when he's gone in January, my life's completely changed now, and it's like now it's to focus on my mum. And
I guess, did that maybe leave, like, obviously you're doing all that and then he's gone, so then all what you were doing is gone.
Exactly.
So did it leave like maybe a bit of
I know what you mean. Like a void. I know what you mean. Yeah, so it was like, because for the last since that phone call, Jen rang me, my life wasn't the same. So like, looking back, I don't know how I went to work every day. Yeah. But I've got a lad who works for me who's absolutely brilliant, and he knows my dad, and he's been an apprentice since 16. He rang up for a job. His mum didn't ring up. That's why I took him on. He rang up. So he's brilliant, and he literally helped run it, because he was just constantly there working all the time, and he's there all the time. You know, he was great. But I think he kept me going. He doesn't really know to this extent how much he kept me going. Yeah. Like, just a bit of normal life, a bit of laugh all the time, and it kept it going. I don't think if I had him, I wouldn't have worked at all. Mm-hmm. I don't think I could have done it. Yeah. So I think he doesn't understand how much he's helped me, really. Yeah. Like, you can sort of tell him, but he doesn't understand the full extent. Yeah, and he's helped me all through the year, just for being him. You know, just keeping it going, working. He kept me in a routine. Yeah. Drills, routine, and even when my dad went, I literally saved up some money so I could have 2-3 weeks off, because I saved that and was prepping for the day. Yeah. And I had to have 3 weeks off work, and I just literally couldn't function. Yeah. But since he's deaf and stuff, like, it's been so hard to I've had to get my mum sorted with the house and get her out of the house. So I've had to get her out of the house, which has took all my time off. So so I've not really been a parent for a year. Mm-hmm. I've been a zombie for a year, just helping my mum and dad. It's slowly coming back now, because obviously my mum's settled in a house. Yeah. I've done it all up for her, and she's settled. But it's been really tough parenting wise. Yeah. You know, like try to be a dad.
Well, it's hard, isn't it? Because parenting is obviously 24/7. Like, there's no break from parenting.
You can't get away from it.
Real life isn't just you being a parent, is it? There's so much else going on that you've got to do.
Yeah,
it's
that's
really hard.
Yeah, it is really hard.